My friend, we are going to play Kum Ba Yah. Now, there are many different versions of Kum Ba Yah. There are many different key signatures that you can play it in. What I really appreciate and like about different arrangements and different composers is that you get a little taste of something different depending on what it is. Now, all of these are just foundations, so if you learn the actual chords and how to go through the melody, you can make it your own. Today we're going to try that out. My name is Wago Howard. I teach music 3 days a week here in Hilo, Hawaii. If you're visiting on the Big Island, come and get a lesson, learn how to play the ukulele. Other than that, I specialize in music pedagogy. I don't take myself too seriously, and I really enjoy answering questions. So become a member, help me support my dream, and I will help support you. When we play Kum Ba Yah from the key of D major, we have a D major, the infamous E minor, F sharp minor, G major, A major, B minor. Then we're gonna have like C sharp diminished. I can just tell you to play the A7. It works just as well. And then if you want to, we could play like our diminished. We would take what looks like our G7 or B diminished, play it in a secondary finger, scoot it up a whole step, bar it on up, and that works as our blending or leading tone. But for this song, quite realistically, we're not going to use any of those chords except for the one chord, the D. We're going to use the 4 chord, the G. We're also going to use the D minor, which isn't in this key because D major and D minor are common chords, meaning D, F sharp A, when you flatten the median and or that middle note in a triad, it makes the chord sound not happy to a kind of sad, melancholy sound. Now, when we're playing this chord, the A7 is going to be our functional moving chord, our 5 dominant, and then we also have our 2 chord, the E minor, which you can play like this, or you can take what looks like our D minor and scoot it up to the 2nd fret. There are multiple ways to play all of these chords, but I'm not going to bore you with that. That's what this YouTube channel is for. You can type my silly name, W-A-G-O, and then the chord you want, like C minor 7 flat 5, and it will show up on YouTube or any of your browsers. This one for Kum Ba Yah, we're going to play in 3/4, so we're going to have 3 beats per measure, and the quarter note is going to get the beat. 1, 2, 3, pa, pa, do, do, do. 3/4 is otherwise known as a waltz. We've got Kum Ba Yah, G, try that again. We're going to go from the D, Kum Ba Yah, my Lord, D minor, Kum Ba Yah, A dominant 7 to a D, Kum Ba Yah, my Lord, G, Kum Ba Yah, quick E minor, D, Lord, A7, Kum Ba Yah. Now what I'm doing is I'm playing in 3, but it feels more like 6/8 because I was just doing it slow, doing all downstrokes. If I did 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, we'd have Kum Ba Yah, my Lord, Kum Ba Yah. See how I'm just resting on those notes? Kum Ba Yah, my Lord, Kum Ba Yah. Not a big fan of that D minor. Kum Ba Yah, my Lord, Kum Ba Yah, if we played a little cool ditty, maybe just holding the D major, throwing down our middle finger or our 3rd finger, depending on how you're playing it. You're going to be playing a full bar and then throwing down a finger here. This is going to give you a D6 or like a B minor 7 with a suspension on it. The whole idea is we're causing a little tension. Remember, what I do here, these are just foundations to teach you a little music theory, a little bit of vocabulary, put it inside your music bag, and when you need to, pull it on out to have fun. It's not necessary to know words like crescendo, decrescendo, accelerando, but when you do, it makes dynamics and using different ways that we play or view music a little bit different. They're fun. Anywho, if you enjoyed this, subscribe, put something cool in the comment section, and we shall see you for our next adventure in gospel music. Aloha to you.